So generally speaking, no other agent or real estate advisor is doing this in this particular market, except a few companies right on the top echelons. And I'm going to actually make a case on why you should do that and why your journey as a real estate advisor, whether it's on the buyer side or the seller side, is going to be so much easier. Not just your life, but also the level of service that you're going to be able to give to the clients that you're working with. Before we go further, there is a link below. If you'd like to work with me to buy or sell a property, there's a link below. If you'd like to sign up on my mentorship program, there's a link below. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon as well. It does something to the algorithm. Perhaps there's others who might find this beneficial. Showreel first. Hey, welcome back. So I do this a little differently. If I'm working with any of my clients, I actually charge them an upfront fee to give them a 5-star service without any pressure of selling. I never sell. Instead, what I do is I actually match them to the right property. They invest in the property and we invest in their life and their future, okay? So the one thing I do is I actually charge. I charge money to work with me, okay? To actually start. Nobody else is doing that, and it's causing people a lot of pain. It's causing agents a lot of pain. Actually, it causes pain on both sides. What ends up happening when agents' entire modus operandi is to sell. So every person who comes to them, they actually become the selling machine that's only desire is to actually sell to this person, whether it's a good fit, whether the solution's good for them, whether this property is good for them or not. That agent is going to try to convince them that it is, right? And I've seen many examples. I'm not getting into this. Now, because they try to do this, either the agent wins sometimes and he convinces somebody who should not be buying that particular property to purchase the property, even if it's not a good fit. What ends up happening? Agent wins, buyer loses, right? Or the buyers come into the market and then they work with several agents. I'm not going to say they waste time, but they're not sure on what they're doing. They're not ready to make that purchase. Maybe they're going to be making the purchase in 2 years later. And lo and behold, in this scenario, the buyer takes up the time of the agent and the agent loses, right? So why not charge, right? Number one, the reason that agents don't charge money is a belief. They don't believe in themselves. They lack the belief that their service, their expertise, the knowledge that they're getting deserves to be paid for. If they could actually step back and say, no, you know what? I'm actually giving a very good service. I know that I'm an expert in the market. I know I can help you. They could actually change this part. They could actually start charging, okay? So they don't set themselves up for it, okay? Once you change your belief, and just if you're an agent, there are links below. If you're a buyer or seller, there are links below. You can hit them, click them, get in touch. We can start working together. If you have this done, you will start working differently yourself. You will start valuing the time that you're giving to your clients, and you will charge them to start giving that expert advice. But because you don't do this and you don't do this, you end up suffering, okay? Now I'm going to give you some examples of other industries where you might be able to actually understand that these industries have changed. Why haven't you kept up with the time, right? Online, for example. People used to never buy anything, or they used to buy the least amount of things online. The biggest argument against people buying online used to be, clothes, you gotta try them. Shoes, you gotta wear them. Color, you can't see it right. Today, people buy online left, right, center. There's nothing Nothing untoward about it, and there's no difficulty for people actually managing to buy online. You name it and you could purchase it online, okay? There's another thing that used to not be the case, but now it is. Like, I'm going to give you an example from the game of cricket, okay? Cricket, the original game, and this is going to surprise some of you, is actually a 5-day long game. I don't know any sport. Actually, there are other sports like marathons and endurance racing, and maybe like that yacht thing that they do, the Cup of America or something, that's very long, over a number of days. I think the Tour de France is very long. Cricket as a game is actually a 5-day. The original version is a 5-day game. And here's the funny thing. You could actually win it, lose it, or the entire game could end up in a draw. Can you imagine that? That's amazing. Okay. Then came, after the 5-day game, then came something called a 1-day game. This would actually take about 6 hours to play, okay? And when this came, the old people wanted to stick with the 6 hours thing, and they weren't really ready to accept the new way of doing things, okay? And then even this 6 hours was too long, and now we've got something called a T20, which is a total of about 3 hours only, right? So things change. You've got to change along with it, right? If you are somebody who provides value, think of yourself as providing value, and what you've got to do is charge, right? Burj Al Arab, okay? You've got to pay 200 dirhams as a minimum spend just to get in there, right? It's not something that you can actually just walk in there, because Burj Al Arab creates that brand, expertise, amazing experience that you can get. Restaurants are the same. What kind of restaurant do you want to be? Do you want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just one of any restaurant, or do you want to be a nice specialized restaurant that actually can charge a reservation fee up front for anybody who's coming in that night, right? So look, I charge. The reason I do is I know what I bring to the table. If you are a broker in the Dubai market with 3 to 5 years of experience, you should be charging as well. And the way you should do it, well, okay, get in touch with me. I can actually explain why and how you can actually do it. But the few things you can start today is start building your brand, start displaying your expertise, start showing to the world that you're special in terms of the knowledge and value you bring to the table with a sense of service to the client. And then you'll be able to see that the clients will be willing to pay you for the level of service that you're promising them and then delivering to them. Look, if you want to work with me to purchase a property, there is a link below. If you want to if you want to get mentorship from me, there is a link below. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.